Hello, hello, hello. Oh, all my stuff just fell. Hi, this is Rochelle at Scrapcraftastic. Plan with me. Hello, crafty mind. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, we just had a little mini disaster. Oops. Guess I should turn off my other computer screen. Okay, so I'm gonna try and get caught up in my Stalogy. But before we get into that, I want to let you all know I got a couple of things. These are, this is a throwback or a previous dashboard that I'd made for International Women's Month. There's a link in the description box directly to this. It was a freebie and it's in the freebies on my website at scrapcraftastic.com. The link is in the description box. This is something new that I was supposed to have out. Why is my screen different over here? I was supposed to have this out for Freebie Friday, and I had it all ready to go and forgot to post it. So you all are getting it exclusively through this live stream. The link is also in the description box below if you're interested. Of course, it's a freebie, so you have access to it right now. That's what took me a little bit to get in here. I was trying to get those links posted for you all. And other than that, I do have my first ever order from Theoretical Design. And I've been holding on to this for a few days, so I decided to go ahead and open it here and see what I got because I don't remember, but I'm sure it was something good since this is, for whatever reason, my first order. I've been looking at them for a while. Thanks to Riri. Is she here yet? Not yet. Hey, Plan Her Creations, Girl Christopher and Sheena. Um, yeah, I think I got everybody. Let's see what we got. I'm trying to save this. Trying to. Might not be too successful with it. Maybe I should have took it off previous. Oh well. It's gonna take some of the paper with it, but I can still use it. Uh, Louis. So what are you all up to? How's your weekend going so far? These days are going by so fast to me. Really, really fast. Do I want to do that? I think I do. Um, this is not the best glue stick, but let's see what we can do. Hopefully it's not too dried up. I think it is. Yeah, that's pretty much trash. I had another one that I found the other day. Where did it go? I'm gonna get to it. We got time, no rush. Let's use this. Really only need it in the spaces where the tissue paper got picked up. Gotta get me some glue stick around here. All right. Hey, Sandy. All right. Well, that's down good. Okay. See what I can do with this tissue paper too. Oh yeah, now I remember. Okay. So even though I haven't been sharing it, I've been kind of playing around with my standard size traveler's notebook. I think I shared that on the main channel as part of my lineup for the year. Sorry. Um, so it's gonna go in there. I just wanted something new, really. This is a little freebie. So is this, I wonder if that's a sticker or just um, cardstock. It feels like a sticker. I think it is. I'm gonna take it apart. Then what is this? Okay, this is like a journaling card, I guess. I don't know. Let's open her up. Theoretical Design Co. Hey, Riri. Okay, all right. So this is standard Traveler's Notebook size. My first time seeing it. I like the thin paper. I like the grid that I can actually see as compared to, I mean, I like this grid too, but it's a struggle sometimes to see it like on a page like that. I can hardly see that. I can see it when it's laying flat because you can kind of see through the paper and it's picking up the grid from the page behind it. But if you're not in a position where that's the case, it's hard to see. So this is easy to see. I don't need anything behind the page to be able to see that grid. I like that. I don't remember how many pages it is. It's not numbered. That's no problem. I number stuff myself often. So, okay, I'm happy with that. This feels like, it's not a vinyl cover, but it has that vinyl-y feel to it. I don't even know how to describe it. It's kind of like a lush vinyl feeling. It doesn't feel cheap. It feels really nice. Now, as far as what this says, I don't know. It says something, hello, something cherry bomb. My street was, I'm not going to even attempt right now. I'll figure it out eventually. But that is from Theoretical Designs. This is a nice little notebook. Okay, so that's what I got. Now, um, okay, I'm happy with that. I like it. I like the vibe of what Theoretical Design does. Okay, so in yesterday's video on the main channel, if you haven't watched it, please check it out. Didn't look like very many people watched it. Was probably my fault because I'm so inconsistent, but I added in these pages for March. These were originally an overlay, initially designed for classic size, and I did a half letter size. This is also available to members on this channel right now. It's a little, well, it came out on the 1st, so um, I think I may start doing something like this for each month because I think it could come in handy. You don't have to just print the page on regular paper and use it as an insert. You can print it on sticker paper like I did and just tip it into whatever you're using. Um, this is the art card for the Scrapcraftastic Patreon for March. And what else did I add? As you can see, I talked about this in that video too. I haven't really been doing any actual planning. I've been doing a lot of decorating, but that's fine. Eventually, the planning bug will hit again, and I'll actually start planning. It's just, yeah, I'm doing what I can at the moment. So I tipped this in for International Women's Day, the week of it, but the whole month is International Women's Month. So that's why I went ahead and printed this because I had forgot I had this. So, and at the suggestion of Riri, I am working on a database of all the digitals that are available, whether they're free, whether they're from Patreon, whether they are from YouTube members. there will be a database of everything. It's going to take me a while. Right now, I'm working on everything that's on Patreon, but eventually I'll have that somewhere available for you to scroll through or look through easily and see what's available, especially if you're a patron unlimited, then you can, without having to just sit there and click, 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 click through all the collections, you'll have a database or spreadsheet style situation that you can easily go through and find what you might be interested in or find what you're looking for. Okay. Welcome to my thingamajigger off. Um, can you all hear me? I guess I should have asked that before now, but I guess you can. To drive, are you talking to me? I gotta wear my spectacles. Are you gonna get someone to drive you next weekend? What's next week? Oh, for the event. Are you talking to me? I don't know. I gotta come up there on another thing because my son had purchased a concert ticket and now he doesn't have a car to drive again. And I don't think I feel comfortable with him taking my car. So that means I'm gonna have to come up there and stay overnight and then come back the next day, which I'm okay with. But I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so let's go ahead and see about trimming this up to get this in here. I think I only need to cut it a little short down here. So, and I do have some stuff here. Well, I might have to break this video up into two because I got some stuff that I need to cut. I didn't want to postpone this because if I keep postponing and postponing stuff, I'll never do it. So I just decided to just dive in. No, I don't know the girl's name that he's going to see. I know it's at the Coca-Cola, whatever that place is called, and it's at the end of April. And he only bought one ticket. I'm like, I don't really want to go anyway. So while he's there, if I do decide to get a room, then I'll just be taking advantage of DoorDash or something, just chilling for a bit. Then we just come home the next morning. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look at what's happening. And also, hello, Norway. Um, what was I getting ready to say? I was getting ready to say something and then I started reading. So if this is the second through the A, this would still work for International Women's. So I'm going to go ahead and tip that in. Even though it may not match what I got going on, it's going to have to work. I was getting ready to say something. Now I just don't remember what it was. Oops. Are y'all in your planners? Or are you just watching? I wish I could play something while I'm doing this. I don't know if I need one on the back. I'm gonna try it that way. What glue are you using, Sandy? Um, okay. I like this tape. I did really like using the 1/8" um double-sided tape to tip stuff in, but I like this a little bit better because it does turn like a page to itself, where when you use the 1/8" tape, it's kind of attached to the page behind it or in front of it, however you put it down. So it gives this page a little bit more freedom to move around. I do like that about it. Um, Now I have no idea what stickers I'm going to use for this. So there's that. Uh, I got quite a few that I need to cut. Didn't I use these people already recently? Let me mess that up. Yeah, not the same one. I could get away with it, but that's too close to the same for me. Let's see what else still. So that is not what I wanted. Okay. I guess it would help if I would put some of my stickers away. And I should have did something specific for International Women's Month. Maybe I'll just wing it and do something a bit random. Hmm. I have so many stickers piled up over here. See all that I need to put up. Plus the ones I just knocked over from the last video. So we're gonna use some of those today. Okay. Um, I should have been more prepared. What? Like I said, if I would have been, I might not have made it. Let me see what dolls we can scrounge up. Oh, too messy. I would use the wild games, but there's no brown girls. When is Earth Day? Is it next month or is it this month? Anybody know? I think I want to use this one. Oh wait, it's another. Oh, more fall themed though. Don't want to waste that. So I'll need it for fall. That one's kind of cool. Okay, let's do this. I like this. This works. It's got the greeny colors that kind of go with the month. I could pull a few things off of here too and blend it together. Together. We'll see. Leave it on that page. Now, we'll need, I think that works. I don't know about with this. Maybe I can go with this on this page. Since the 8th is going to fall right here. This one didn't cut right, so I do need to use it. Are y'all here with me? Mm. I'm sorry, I'm reading the chat. I guess I could read it right in front of me, but let's see if I can zoom in so I can see this better. Yes, I can. All right. Wrong mouse. You know what? I gave up on my Cricut too. Thank goodness I have my old silhouette still. I'll probably go back to Cricut one day, but it's so much. At first, I thought the Cricut was easier, and technically it is if you get one that's good. The problem is getting it to do the registration or line up right. That's too much trouble. So I gave it up for now. I'll probably go back to it. All right. I think I'm just going to use the good old standby Coco's Vision days of the week for my days of the week. I just think these are like the perfect size. Not too small, not too big, just right. So, have any of you listened to those trashy, kind of trashy, please don't pull the ink off. Um, I think they're AI. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I Googled it to see. The little stories that are popping up all over YouTube. Have you listened to any of those? I've probably listened to 4 in the past few days, but it's like I get glued to it. If it's AI and it's just like getting in my brain or something, I don't know. Some of them are too ridiculous. But some of them that I've listened to, a few, they're not so bad. I've started a few and been like, nah, I'm not doing this. But it's not so bad. Hi, Mommy Warden. Hmm. I take it you weren't talking to me, really. Do you have to, are you supposed to have tickets for that event? Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Also, I have to be on standby between now and the end of June in case I have to jump in my car and make my way back to Florida because my daughter is expecting and we're not sure she's gonna make it to the due date. I think she will, but I have to be on standby. Okay, so I didn't do pull any washi. I've been wanting to use this ever since I got it from the Realist Take Atlanta. And I wanted to use it during Halloween. However, I couldn't find it then, so I didn't get a chance to use it. Um, I should have thought that through a little bit better. It's fine. Let's see if I can find a better washi. So we try this. Think so. This is really like a fall look, but I think I'm just gonna go for it. Okay. Thank you, Sandy. Well, hmm. Hello. Okay. So what can we do with this? I think I'm supposed to use the dark at the bottom, but I think this is it's giving too much fall. Washi thin. Maybe we should go with something a little lighter. And then I may have to move these day of the weeks down. Let's try that. This washi is tearing the paper. I've been trying to, well, I haven't been trying to, but I've been kind of moving away from using washi so much. You probably can't tell. But I think I need to use it even more because I think my washi is going bad. And I have a couple of non-simply gilded or non-designer, because this is not all simply gilded over here. Um, washis. I have no idea what condition they are in because I haven't used them in a while. Mhm. And I'll have to let that do and work around that situation. Let's use her, even though she's looking away. Again, breaking the rules. If she's so big, she can fill up this space here. This is Crafty Planner Queen. This is a digital, for those that don't know, a digital, one of the weekly digital kits. Let's put down some numbers. Uh, Dated, Mojo Jojo Plans. So this is the 2nd through the 8th. Wow. Mm. Okie dokie. That's what I need. What boxes that I just saw? All right. So these are the digitals that I showed in the previous, well, in the video on the other channel. So we're not going to go through them. I'm just looking for a good set of boxes. I can use a couple of those, or should I leave that with this? Maybe I should leave that with this. And these I need to cut because I just printed them the other day. Just put these up here with the machine so I can get that taken care of. And this goes with this. We already had Mardi Gras, so I can put those away. And how to use these. I think I'm going to use this for the week of spring instead of using it as a monthly, since I'm not currently using the composition notebook. And that's normally where I would use those. So we got some more. Mardi Gras. Nothing else here that I can use. So let's go back to the book. And where are those boxes that I saw? Hmm, I don't think I like those. Sorry. I need to stop saying sorry, but sorry. All right. Let's look at my basic boxes and see what I can come up with. I guess I could have used that pink though, because there's pink in this dashboard. So we shall see. What am I missing? Looking daily sheets. Hmm. Kind of wish I had enough going on to do daily. I want to do daily, but then I just know I'm just going to have even more blank, unused pages. I think I can get away with this one. Actually, this was me experimenting with using the bleed setting on Silhouette. It works good, but I've also figured out how to just place my sticker paper on the mat just right to get it to print, more in line like it should be. But y'all, I need to do some more of these shapes. Get caught up with that. This was the first page. Gonna go with that. We're gonna go with this. Let's try this. Did anything happen this week? I don't think so. Some things should have probably happened. I just didn't get around to it. Okay, let's get this straightened out. All of these are basic boxes available to Scrapcraftastic Patron Unlimited, that level or tier. Should we play with some gold? I used almost all of the gold. I probably need to print cut some more of that. All right, let's see if anything from here can coordinate. Why didn't I do more sage green? That would have been perfect. But that's a big old no. Who else? Where else do I have boxes? Hmm. Go, let's go, let's go. Go ahead and use this. So let's see. I know I saw what I saw, but now I don't see it. And I don't understand why I don't see it. Just in cases. So I want to put this on this side for International Women's Day, or I can put it right here. Try to line it up as best as I can. Let's just do that. Let's keep it consistent. So it's not straight, but it's fine. Okay. That's kind of scary. I'm gonna have to that she's missing like that. I'm gonna have to tell my people. Somebody need to get on, and if anything happens, and let folks know what's happening. So I have a question. My son, my youngest son, and I were talking about this because I'm trying to get my life together. And I have multiple channels, as you probably know. And one of them, or two of them, one of them is for crochet stuff that I just started not long ago. It's still on the struggle bus. The other one, should I connect these two with this? I think I will. It's got similar colors. Um, and then Journal Life's Journey, for whatever reason, I tried to get myself back into the junk journaling, into the creating, paper crafting mood. And I'm just not, I want to, but I'm just not doing it. So he was saying that maybe I should, I want to put this over here. I don't like that. That maybe I should just scrap the crochet channel and combine it with Journal Life's Journey. So Journal Life's Journey actually did start out with me doing my card journaling, blogging, whatever, until somebody irritated me and I just quit doing it, which I should have never did, but she really annoyed me, so I quit doing it. Plus, I started not going anywhere after the panini. So, anyhow, he was saying that I should just combine the two. But I'm like, people are very niche specific on YouTube. They want to watch junk journaling, paper crafting type stuff. That's all they want to watch. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. I'm gonna put this here because this is a planning day. Um, it makes sense on one hand because then I wouldn't have so many channels to put content on. I don't like the perfume bottle. What is this bottle? But then on the other hand, I don't like this. Can I get this back? Nope. Um, I'm thinking. So I think I would lose people because I'm having two different things on there. So thank you, Riri. So what do y'all think? Should I combine them or leave them separate and not do any content on either one? Because that's kind of what's happening now. I don't know. Maybe I should change it into just like my creative stuff instead of doing Journal Life's Journey. And I only use that name because for like I said, that channel started out as like a journaling, vlogging channel. So I was actually journaling my life's journey, kind of at the time, and that was like after I finished chemo, my hair was growing back, all that good stuff. Um, so yeah, what do y'all think? You think so? Sandy says my ride or dies are gonna watch regardless. Mm, okay, that's enough with the stickers. I'm just winging it again, like I said. You think so? You think so? Hmm. I don't know. Because I used to do that. Originally, I only had Scrapcraftastic, the main channel. And then I noticed that people weren't watching the Plan With Me videos. So that's why we have this channel. And I wasn't even doing live streams. I was just doing videos, Plan With Me videos. But there were a lot of work to get done, but people weren't watching. But then when I moved over here, then I didn't feel like I wanted to do anything on the main channel very much. So that started slacking off. And then when I moved, I guess I'm just not comfortable enough with my setup here as far as actual paper crafting. And so much of my stuff is in storage that I'm just uninspired as far as let me keep working while I'm running my mouth. Uninspired to work on Journal Life's Journey stuff, even though I have things that I need to work on. So all of these extra channels are because I noticed when I would do that type of thing on my main channel, no one was watching because they weren't there for that, which I don't know what they were there for. I thought they were there for the planning. I mean, that's what I started out doing was planning stuff. So, planning videos. But it kind of fell off. So what was the week of the 9th through the 15th? That's this week. This is my daughter's birthday week. So maybe I should do something birthday-ish for her. Then the next week has spring and St. Patrick's Day in it. So I can use this for the next week and use what for this week? I don't want to use this. Yeah. Oh my gosh. This is what I was looking for. Why y'all didn't tell me? Because it had the green on it. Duh. Um, aw, I didn't remember I had pulled it out. See, my brain is gone. We're gonna use that there. And this. I'm gonna check to see what y'all are advising me to do. Should I just, well, I don't want to scrap this channel, and I really don't want to scrap Journal Life's Journey. I've worked hard on these channels to get them going. I don't want to just abandon them. I probably could have got away without putting that green on here because there's nothing here that goes with that. Let's cover that sticker up, shall we? I won't do it. Let's just put that right there. Bring some of that color in. It didn't cut quite right either. Okay, let me see if I got any holiday stickers that I can pull from. So are y'all saying I should move the crochet to Journal Life's Journey and just do, maybe I should change the name. Any suggestions? I could change the name and make it more relevant to what the channel is. It just happened, Journal Life's Journey just happened to work with the concept when I changed things. It just happened to work. Are those the only holidays in here? So I'm not crazy about that font for that. I don't like that one either for it. Ugh, there we go. That's better. I bet it's not in here. Did anybody tell me when Earth Day was? When did daylight savings time begin? That was this week, wasn't it? Let's use that. That was the 8th as well, so let's put that down. No. Why no International Women's Day? Or did I already use it? That did begin, right? And did I put the right one? Yeah, it begins. Um, is that like something new that it wouldn't be in here? Oh, where else? Wonder if Kelly Plan has it. Then he was also suggesting that I move the videos from Craft Centerpool Shell and put them on Journalized Journey. But I don't know if YouTube would consider that reuse content because they're real funny about some things. Even though I would move it and delete it from the other channel, I wouldn't try to have it on both channels, if you know what I mean. And I think you do. That's the same book. This is what I'm looking for. But I don't think it has holiday. It does not. How is it dated basics with no holidays? Hmm. Mm, 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 mm. Good. Let's see. Is that 9 o'clock? Yes, it is. I need to hurry up because I haven't made I haven't made very much progress. Mm. Who changed it to I'm doing what I do? That is a thing. I'm doing what I do. Where's my pen? Mm. Pen is dying. I need to toss it, but I just don't want to. I'm doing what I do. I'll have to think on that for a little while. I kind of like it, but it's just kind of long. I don't know if I still have that domain name, but I did have Rochelle Designs. And I can't use that because on the archive channel, I had a channel with that tag, the at Rochelle Designs. So I can't use that anyway. I try to repurpose stuff that I already have as much as I can. but I'm gonna see what I can come up with based on that. Watch me do what I do. Okay. All right. So where we go from here? I need to start going through my stickers and just picking stuff out, um, so that I can use stuff because I know I'm overlooking things right now as I sit here trying to figure out what I want to do. I know I'm missing something. And I did have a piece of note paper where I wrote down all what I wanted to no, where I wrote down all of what I wanted to do as far as my layouts and stuff for the month. And of course, now I don't know where this isn't it, but it was on one of these. And I probably stuck it somewhere. And now I don't know where I put it. It was right here for the longest. Aha, here it is. So we got all that done. I did Crafty Planner Queen. That's what I was supposed to do. Jazz's birthday. That's what I'm supposed to do. Then St. Patrick's. Then spring. Then Easter. Okay. So, oh, oops. I guess. Don't need that. Let's move this over here. See, I even been playing around with prepping this, so maybe I should just take that out of there and keep it in the Stalogy. So Jazz's birthday is next, but I don't know what to do for that. Her birthday is tomorrow. Um, I don't really have anything. Birthday specific, but I was kind of looking for something her style or whatever. I don't think I have anything. Let me see. I haven't used Let's Get Planned in a hot minute. I could use these. And this. I thought I had used all these balloon stickers. I should go on and use this. So we're doing purples and hot pink. Looks like. Now what else do I have to go with that as far as deco? This outfit confused me. I think I get it, but it's supposed to be. And this one too. No, I should have used these for Valentine's Day. But again, I haven't really been planning. And I got some kits, so maybe I can find some deco in one of those. Is this the right book? That's the one with fancy budgeting in it. Let's get planned. Hopefully she comes back one day. I can use these florals. Yep. Get that used up. I might use these with this. That goes. All right. All right. All right. That'll work. Or maybe this is better. No, I think this one. But either one could work. So I'll go with that one. It's more colorful. Maybe I should leave this off the shelf so I can revisit it a little more often. Because there's stuff in here I need to use. So, and I need a dashboard. I'm trying to do dashboards like all the time. Now the problem is I don't think I have any really hot pink washi that's gonna work with that. I could get away with this. Is there a nice purple? I don't know if these are gonna stick, but if I put that washi at the top, then I can put the florals at the bottom. That'll be enough washi, I think. Because that washi is a statement. Hopefully it's still some good. Yes, no, maybe so. Good thing that sticker was on that page. I think 2 spreads is pretty much my limit. Because I start getting tired. I had big plans to do the whole month today. I probably could if I wasn't talking, but it's because I'm talking. We might shoot for 3. See if I can do it. But anyway, yeah, I was telling y'all I was listening to those trashy books. They're not really trashy, but I mean, if you don't like AI, which is probably not the best thing, um, but it's like it's so interesting. I can't help but listen. And I don't really like if I'm actually reading a book, I don't really read stuff like that. Maybe it's because of the imagery that goes with it. It just grabs my attention. I don't know. But I know that I find myself thinking about the story after I've listened to it, and it's just, I don't know, it captures my interest. And I feel like maybe it shouldn't. But have y'all listened to any of that stuff? That washi tape might not have been the best idea. Now that I'm looking at it, it's not looking that great. I was going to cut this, but I'm not. Oh, I don't know. They're not actually books. They're like little short stories. They usually last an hour, and I have them on probably 1.5, 2 times speed. I don't know. Like one I listened to was like something Korean mafia and Nigerian woman type of story. And then there was another one I listened to. The first one I listened to was a while ago, and I don't remember what that one was. Um, and after that, I just was like, oh, I'm not gonna be listening to this stuff because I don't want it taking up my algorithm. But it started taking up my algorithm anyway. So, like the last couple of days, I've listened to them off and on. Like I listened to one earlier while I was eating my dinner. Um, but I don't know. It's just like a quick, fast listen. And I just wondered if anybody else listened to these stories online. There's other like themes. That one, the one with the Korean mafia person and the lady from Africa seems to be popular. And again, I wish I could remember the first one that I listened to because it wasn't like that. Hmm. You have this kit, Sandy? Stickers are so delicate. I don't want to tear them up. Sometimes it just happens. Oh yeah, guess what I did today? My mom just swears my cats want to go outside. They want to go outside. So I had said I was going to get them harnesses for Christmas. And I didn't do it because the one I had researched and looked at, I went back and looked at it again. when I was ready to order, and I noticed people were saying that um, their cats were able to escape from them. So I was like, okay, I'll have to do some more research before I get that. So I finally got around to it about a week or so ago and ordered the harnesses. So when I was in the garage today, Suki darted out there with me and then was like exploring the garage. It was closed, but yeah. Anyway, so I picked her up and set her back in the house, and before I could stand up and close the door, she darted back out into the garage. Then she started running from me, and she was trying to run to the other side. Like there's a lawnmower, riding lawnmower in there. She tried to run over there where the lawnmower stuff was, but I grabbed her. My oldest son was like, "You want me to help you get her?" It's like, "No, I got her. She's just trying to run away." Um, so then I came in the house and I was like, "Okay, you want to go outside? Let's go outside." So I came up and got the harness. What color days of the week do we want to use? I came up and got the harness, and she started fighting me when I was trying to put it on her, but I ignored her because I'm like, let's just settle this once and for all because I don't think you want to go outside. Not really. You just want to snoop when you want to snoop. So I struggled with her, and then she started trying to wiggle out of it. And then she was just like running away from me. The harness was halfway on. She started trying to run away, got me running. I hadn't put my shoes on yet. Got me running through the hallway, trying to make sure she don't strangle herself. So I'm running behind her, trying to make her chill so I can put the rest of the harness on. So obviously I can't put that on her by myself. So I call my sons, like, are you doing something? Can you come help me? So he comes up. We in the hallway. She hissing and trying to get out of it, and we finally get the body part of the harness attached. So then she go breaking down the stairs, and I'm just like, "Can you hold her? Let me go put my shoes on." So I run back in, put my shoes on, and then she's like halfway down the stairs, and then she don't want to go anymore. So I had to pick her up, bring her down the stairs. It was a whole ordeal. I was tired by the time I finished with them, but I had to catch my breath. Um, I need a good day of the week color. What do I have? Or should I just use the black and white? Anyway, so we go in the garage and she does a belly flop. She won't get up. So I kind of scoot her across the floor. Then I didn't want her fur picking up, debris off of the concrete. So then I just tried to pick her up and she didn't want to let me pick her up. Try to get me with her back feet. And then my other son, he came out and he don't care about all her shenanigans. He'll just scoop her up. He don't care what she doing. So he picked her up and we opened the garage and I said, just set her down in the sunlight in the middle of the driveway. So he set her down. She act like, she was scared. She had her tail all puffed up, like she was gonna do something to whatever or whoever. Anyway, at first I thought she was gonna walk out into the yard. She started heading towards the garage, but then she stopped outside of the garage and was like smelling around the edge of, the wall beside the garage. Where's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? Um, but changed her mind and ran back in the garage. And I was like, okay, I'm tired. Let's try another cat. So I bought them separate harnesses, but they're very difficult to adjust. The material that they're made out of is very stiff. So I had already adjusted Suki's. Is this everything? So Luna already knew something was up. But it was her turn. So we scooped her up. We got the harness on. I used Suki's harness because I already had kind of adjusted it, but it's a little bit too big for Luna. We got her in it. She escaped one time while we were trying to put it on. But she's not as mean as Sookie. She won't like hiss and try to scratch you. You might get scratched from her trying to get away. But Sookie will try to bite you. So anyway, we got it on Luna. Luna was even more hesitant even to go in the garage than Sookie was. Sookie will go in the garage, no problem. She's gonna go outside and she don't want you having control over her. I think that was her problem. So Luna did the same belly flop. She didn't want to move. So we had to pick her up, which was a little more dangerous than Sookie. And we know Sookie is, yeah, she struggles and she'll try to bite you and hiss at you. But if I go up to her and say, it's okay, and start petting her and everything, then she's fine until you try to make her move on that harness. So anyway, Luna, we did the same thing. Took her out there, set her in in the sun. She didn't hem and haw like Sookie did. She just darted back into the garage with pulling me behind her with the leaf on the harness or whatever. So yeah, that was a fail. And I knew it would be. I kept telling my mom they don't want to go outside. They might stand at the door looking and smelling the air, but trust me, they don't want to go outside. So today we confirmed that neither one of them wants to go outside. And then they were mad at me. Actually, Suki came back in the house with the harness still on, and then she darted through the living room, tried to go behind the chair. I guess she thought if she went behind the chair that I was gonna have to let her go. But no, dear, I didn't. I wasn't gonna let you. So I just kind of made the leash go around the chair, and she ran into the kitchen under the table before I could get the leash off or the harness because it's got like two pieces that snap on. So yeah. And Luna, when she came back in the house, she went to the same spot. I said, okay, so I guess y'all mad at me. Y'all gonna stay down here? But they got over it eventually and came on upstairs. But that was our adventure, and I had to come upstairs and sit down for a little while because I was tired fooling with them. Like, yeah, I just wasted my money buying those harnesses because these ladies are not going outside. But it took three of us off and on to get the job done. Maybe if they had been on a leash or harness when they were little, maybe. But I doubt it. They're house cats. They don't want to be out there. And I'm glad because we don't have to worry about getting no fleas or ticks. You stay in the house. That's the way I like it. hmm So yeah, that was fun and interesting. Not for them. But I thought they would stay mad longer. They didn't. But I bet if I pull that harness and leash out, there'll be some scattering. Cats, I think, are a little bit, well, if they didn't grow up like that, they're a little too independent for that. They don't want you to decide where they go. And I'm cool with that because, like I said, I really don't want them outside. And now it's confirmed. Okay, so we got our days of the week. I'm gonna quit doing this layout. I think I'm getting tired of it. We're gonna put this on the weekend for relaxing. And I probably shouldn't put her down until I put some boxes down. But yeah. Did my thing stop working? Or y'all just not saying nothing? Oh, I shouldn't have put her there. Should we? And I can't get her back. Oh well. We'll set her on a box up here or something. See how I'm strategically placing the doll over the seam of where the flowers don't quite meet, like right here. Yeah. So you kind of hide that a little bit, a little bit. I mean, you probably wouldn't notice it anyway, but oh, this is my schedule. I don't really like these colors of boxes for this. They don't really match. This is done. Let's see. I didn't put anything here. Hmm. Maybe I'll just donate the furnaces that way. Somebody can get some use out of them because I won't be using them. I could take a hint. Like the way that looks there. Let's see. Oh, what's that one? It's my hair in the camera. Got it on top of my head. This cover came off, so I'll deal with that later. Like I told her, they don't want to go outside. They just nosy. Hmm. Should I throw some purple in there or stick with the pink? I think I'll stick with the pink since I haven't really used any of this. I didn't put any of my task stickers down either, but I may just come back and do that on my own time. I need to put some dividers in this book so that I don't have to bore y'all with flipping through 50 million times. Because I get that that can be a bit annoying. You want a sticker that says reading? Okay. That'll be our next release over on the Patreon. I need some to go right there. Alrighty. Let's see. What else can we do? I'm not really crazy about that. I mean, I like the bright colors, but it feels like it's a little bit lacking of something. Maybe, can't say it's florals because we got plenty of florals on there. I think this is a winter book. I'm gonna use this doll. She's not one of my favorites. I have her in several colors, but I can use her. Let's find a quote. Um, let's see. Let's see. Where is oh, I don't think there are any quotes in here. Is this the right one? You know, looks like something. Hmm. to positive since it's her birthday. Positive vibes only. Still gonna look empty down here at the bottom. Saw something up here that I wanted to use. Was it the shoes happy? That's so happy planner-ish. But let's just do it. I could have just cut the shoes off and put happy birthday, but that's good. This is dull. That sale already going? I think that sale is already going. I went on there, so I think I saw Riri post it, and I went, and it was a lot of stuff already on sale. There's stuff that's already $1.20. Y'all better go check because there's stuff already on sale. I just didn't buy anything. This is what I've been doing. I see stuff I wanted. I put it in the cart. I get ready to go to checkout and I see the shipping amount and that breaks me. I'm like, whoop, nope, I'm not paying that much. I don't want to spend that much. So yeah, it's the shipping that's doing it for me. If you weren't here in the beginning, just want to let you know there are links in the description box for this. This is exclusively available here. I haven't told anybody else. It was supposed to come out yesterday for Freebie Friday, and I got sidetracked, distracted, whatever the case may be. I can't even tell which side is the front or the back. Anyway, this freebie is there. So y'all can go grab it. And also this International Women's Day digital from previous previous freebie Friday is also there linked in the description box below. So you can go snatch that up if you want it. So don't have it in me to do the next week. Not really. Because I want it to be nice. The 16th through the 22nd. So that's I don't know. That's spring and St. Patty's Day. So I already got her. And to fit in Stalogy, I think I reduced this to 86% this time. It's still a little narrow. So I can probably go up another percent. Maybe I should do like 87, 88% so that it can at least be wide enough. But if I do that, that means it's going to make it taller and I'll have to chop off more on the top or the bottom. However, when it's a design like this where I'm not really missing anything important on the design at the bottom, I wouldn't chop off much at the top or anything. I'm not missing much down here if I have to trim. So, but this is fine for this. I'm gonna go ahead and tip this in. Then I'm going to, oh, I wish I had something for spring, a vellum for spring. I might make one. Stay tuned. I might make one just for us. Um, but yeah, I tip this in, and then I'm also going to need to do the dates for my March calendar. And it started on Sunday, so that's going to be good. And I could just write them. I really, really could. And I still may, depending on what date stickers I have. Put some of these books back. Let's see what's in Dated Basics. What book was that I had all those little dates in? This? These are a little bit too little. I don't think I want to fight with those. These aren't that bad. It's the ones on the clear paper when it's real little like this that are difficult to deal with. But let's see if we can at least do some of this. This is the kind of thing I usually do alone because it takes forever, but I really don't mind at all. The clear would probably look better, but it's too hard to get off the backing. So I have let my planner, part of my planner stuff, bleed over into my crochet. I wanted to make myself a blanket. I already made myself a 6-day star blanket that took me several months. That's 6 days. But it's really big. It covers my whole queen size bed and it's a 4-weight yarn, so it's kind of heavy. And I wanted something just like light and easy to deal with. Um, like for when I'm just chilling, laying down, taking a nap, whatever. So I'm not really crazy about its softness, but what I've done is I'm trying to make it, it could take me less than a year. I was trying to do something that I'll have something to do every month on it. So what I started doing was like choosing the colors for the month. Like January, I've got different blues and white, for a winter vibe. Then for um, February, I did pink, red, pink, and white, different pinks. Um, then March, of course, I did a bunch of green. Oh, for February, I also did a little blue for Ramadan, like the blue from um January kind of went over into what I was doing for February. And then I also did, so I did the Valentine's Day colors. Then I did Mardi Gras colors. And then I ended the Mardi Gras colors in green. And then that green brings us into March. So I'm already to April and I'm doing like pastel colors for April. I don't have, and I'm using yarn that I already have. I'm not buying any yarn, nothing like that. Nothing special. So, and the rows that I'm doing, if anybody crochets, I'm doing the moss stitch, but I'm not doing it in the round. I'm just doing them straight across. Because when I started in the round, I didn't like it. It was too hard for me to see the stitches, and I wanted something easy and brainless. So I just went straight across. And I used my blanket, that my current little throw blanket, as a guide for how big it needs to be. And y'all probably don't care, but I'm telling you anyway. But yeah, I thought, well, here I am doing planning stuff, the kind of stuff I think about when I'm planning for my crochet project, for my personal blanket. So, because all this time I've been making myself like sweaters and stuff like that, but and hats, but I hadn't made myself a blanket yet. Well, I guess you could say the star blanket, but that was more of a challenge. That was when I first started crocheting again, and I just wanted to see was I really serious and if I would complete it. And I was serious. I finished it. So, and I really, really like it, and that's probably another reason why I don't want to use it too much because I like it and I don't want it to get messed up. Even though I use a lot of red heart yarn, it'll be fine for years. That would take as long as I thought it would. Um, yeah. Oh, okay. So Sandy said that's just part of the clearance, but the madness starts Friday. Got it. So maybe I better go look again and not just settle for what's already there. I just don't want to pay shipping, and that's helping me stay on a budget. Because I should just automatically estimate shipping is going to be $10, even though it's not necessarily $10. So I think I'm going to go ahead and tip this in now. And yeah, and decide what's next. What am I going to do for this week before I tip that in? What am I going to use? I need to cut those flowers because I want to use those. Let's see. How do these look? They're not the same green though. I don't know. What else we got going on? Yeah, that works as a great deterrent for me buying stuff, buying too much stuff. So I do have this kit from oh yeah, I got that. I can use that and then go right into the spring. Those go together very well. I can add a little bit of that and a little bit of this and a little bit of that and use my own stuff. Cool. And then for the days of the week, I think I got some rose colored days, green day of the week washi. So maybe if I get all this ready, I might jump on here early in the morning. So y'all probably be sleeping or at church. But I gotta cook tomorrow. So I need to do this early because I know I won't want to do it after I cook. This is perfect. Perfect. So that is that on that. Do I want to use any washi? Let's- I don't think I've had anything that is accessible that I want to use. This isn't the right color green, but it could work. I hardly ever use this washi. I think I'll use it. It's not the same, but it's close enough, right? And what about this? Too bad this doesn't have gold. We'll take these out just in cases. But does that go with this too? Two. Yeah. Don't I have some floral washi from Simply Gilded? I think it's too dark though. Nah. No, that's a no. All right, so that's how that goes, and that's what we'll do on our next episode. hmm So we'll do spring and uh, St. Patrick's Day. They don't even have St. Patrick's Day on my calendar. Hmm. And then we'll do the 21st through the 23rd through the 29th. What did I say that was going to be? Because I'm just going to leave all this here until we meet again. So Jazz's birthday, St. Patrick's Day. Oh, I was going to do spring on a separate week. 323. Hmm. We could still do that. And then Easter right after that. I'm gonna have to think about that because I could just do St. Patrick's Day for that whole week instead of combining it with spring, which means I would just use these together, and then this separate, and then just kind of mix this in wherever I need it. If I do it that way, then Easter I have nothing, nothing. Okay, I need to make some for Easter. What do you mean the matte paper is not good? What kind of paper do you want, Sandy? You want gloss? When you print on the matte paper, what is it that you don't like about it? Is it just not the color's not saturated enough? I'm just curious. 'Cause all of this is matte paper. Or you mean like the vinyl paper or what do you mean? Clear? Oh, I haven't printed on clear paper in a long time. And I think I have some. It's probably so old that the adhesive has deteriorated, but it costs too much. I've read too many stickers for that clear paper. I want to try the washi paper, but again, I'm scared I might like it. But I would like to find a shop that does sell only washi stickers or gives you the choice because I want to use more of those. I kind of like the consistency of the washi stickers. Mine is clear because I think it has to do with the printer. I always set to print at best quality when I'm printing stickers. I use best quality for my preferences, and yeah, this is the less expensive sticker paper that I found on Amazon. It's not the online labels. Well, I didn't find it. Riri found it. She asked me about it. I decided I was going to try it, and I tried it, and it's fine. I'm actually going to order some more because I've almost gone through the pack that I have. Um, you love the washi sticker paper? I'm gonna have to try it. I just don't want to spend a fortune on sticker paper because I use it too much. And then I'll be really upset when when I make a mistake or something happens and it doesn't print, and I just wasted an expensive piece of paper. But anyway, I hope this wasn't too boring for y'all. And I will try to come back ASAP because I really, really, really want to get finished so I can get my headspace into April. That's another thing. Since I'm behind in my planning, I'm behind in getting digitals out, and I need to quick, fast, and in a hurry get April ready. Then I can move on to May. It's just hard for me to think ahead like that because I'm always like in the moment. I want to design in the moment. Yes, that's why I like the washi sticker paper. I don't know that I want to be responsible for printing it. That's why I want to find a shop that I like their stickers that does their stickers on washi paper. Just like the some of the pages in that quote book are the washi stickers. So this is just a clear, and that's kind of thick for clear paper. This one is washi paper. And it just blends into the paper so much better than just regular sticker paper or even the clear sticker paper. Some clear sticker paper is cool. Like the sticker paper from Tell of a Plan. I like her clear stickers. They just you can kind of burnish them down really well and they just disappear into the paper. You're welcome, Sandy. So yeah, that's why I'm kind of leaning towards the washi stickers. Also, I want to use them in my daily planner more because again, they just disappear into the paper. And if I want to pick it up, take it off the page, it's not necessarily going to rip my paper. It's not like a guessing game as to whether it's going to come up or not. For the most part, the washi will come up, from what I've noticed. These pages look so blah, but we will come back. I'll probably have some more ideas for them. But that is it. Thank you all for coming and hanging out for a minute or two or three. Um, we will be back at this because I'm determined to get it done while we are still in the same month. You did print on. I don't like to go. Well, y'all know I don't like glossy, and the reason it's only because when I need to take a picture of my spread, it's a real headache when it's glossy, and then also when I'm planning up under the light, it's not great for y'all. But anywho, I will holler at y'all next time. Turn on subscribe, turn on your notifications. Come back and leave me a comment. Let's do pink hearts for my daughter's birthday in the comments. If you made it this far, please help me out with that algorithm. And have a great night. Like you said, enjoy yourselves. And hopefully, I'll be back soon. Bye.